皆様こんにちは、カーティです。前回ですね、2枚目の紙を手に入れたので、シアタールームに戻ってきて、そちらを確認したいと思います。こんな感じだったかな。
So it's absolutely simple what I have to say to you. It's what my teacher said to me. And I'm still deeply discovering the reverberation of that. And it's simply stop looking for what you want. Not cynically stop looking for what you want. Because there's a way of stopping looking for what you want in resignation and cynicism and closing down. But innocently, openly, stop looking for what you want in this moment. Not tomorrow when you have it. But in this moment, to take one moment, whatever it is you want, however mundane or profound, and just stop looking for it. And you will find more than what you could ever want. Because more than what can be wanted is already who you are. It's too simple to be grasped, but absolutely, completely realizable. If, and it is a huge if, of course, you are willing to give up your hope that what you want will be found in the next thought, or the next activity, or the next day, or the next man, or the next woman, or the next teaching, or the next experience. So that's huge. That's the challenge. And I've blessedly traveled to Australia to challenge you in that direction, that directionless direction. It's so simple that it has to be said over and over, because it just slips right by the mind. And if it's said over and over and in enough ways and then not said, it can just be revealed. Not as something new, but as something absolutely fresh. Not new, but fresh. Who you are is not new, but it is always fresh. Who you think you are is old and dead. We just keep trying to think it a little better, squeeze some life. Is that clear? It is? Because that's really the basis of what I have to say. It's not a teaching. It's not a belief system. It's not a way to live your life. It's not a should stop. It's not an if you stop, you will be rich and famous and universally loved and never have a sad moment. None of that, I promise. But if you're willing to investigate for yourself without believing it or learning it or hoping to get something from it, just a pure investigation out of the natural curiosity of the human mind, just to investigate for yourself what is here when I stop trying to get anything. And how much of that is here? And where does that begin? And where does that end? And then the question, am I willing to trust that? And then the challenges get very big. But we'll get to that later. Any questions about what I just said? Want me to say it again? You already are everything you want, only maybe not in the way you imagine what you want. And it's that imagination itself that keeps you from discovering that you already are everything you want. So if you just take this evening as an experiment to give up any imagination, any image of what you need to be totally fulfilled, just give it up. It's just an image, just a thought. Maybe a spiritual thought, maybe a worldly thought, a relationship thought, career thought. Just give it up. And directly discover what's here, unthought, unimagined. How's that? Good. Good.
何を伝えたいのかよくわかんないけど、これが最後の映像になるのかな。見つけたのは2枚目だけど、なんだろうね。まあ6個映像があってのうちの2つ見たけど、結局これを通して何を伝えたいのかよくわかんないですね。なんか人それぞれ感じるものはあると思いますけど、じゃあ進めていきましょうか。じゃあどうしようかな。やってないところはもう一回ちょっと街挑戦してみる。これとか3333のこれはわからない。これダメだ。ここもダメか。どっか解けるかな。この花は何なんだろうね。なんかすごい意味ありそうだけど、リンゴの桜からリンゴのなんか風車の後ろ、風車の後ろの方にもなんか縦にね、縦っていうか十字に同じ花が並んでたような気がするんだけど、わかんねえな。これはゴールを変えれるかな。これダメか。こっちつなぎはどうしたらいいんだろう。ここスタートじゃなくてこっちもダメなんでしょ。これむずいな。こう来 てこう来て、あ、枝じゃなかったら大丈夫ってことかな。けどさっき葉っぱダメだったもんね。こうダメか。こんなでもないか。3箇所できるんだったら多分3つつなげなきゃいけないんだろうけど、なんだろうね。どっかにヒントがあるのかなこれ。ヒントはないね。上から見てみようか。あ、これじゃないヒント。つながってんのかな。こっから伸びて下来て、でごめん、こんな来て、ごめんここ上がって、こんな感じ。来た。もう一個か。もう一個は上につながるやつだよね。影のヒント、光のヒント、他のヒントってなんだろう。あとは風景に隠されてるヒント。特徴的なのはこの三角になっているところだよね。マス目が急に三角になっているところが、どっかに六角形があって、六角形、どっかに六角形なんかある？六角形さん、あれ、ここ出れるんだ。マジか。これだ。これじゃない？オッケー。オッケーじゃない。この通りに行ったら、真ん中スタートで、下来て、ここ上がって、で、1個、2個、上がって、1個、2個、下がって、こっち行こう。来た。で、普通になぞったら、こんな？これ？じゃねえか。こう？この影じゃねえのかな。めちゃくちゃなってない？どれだ？わざわざこっち ち向けてるってことは、あそこの上にもなんかある？向こうの窓、いや、なんだこれ。溶けたのにな。溶けたけど、まだわかんないのか。ここの上はどうやって？けど他のとこから見てなんかある？あ、これか。ここつながんのかな。あそこにも黄色のボックスあるんだ。あれ、俺山登った時にあと2つって言ったけど、ここでしょ？で石切り場のもう1個あるじゃん。と鼻のところもあったような気がするんだけど、あれ、こっから見てもわかんないよな、あれ。これが向こうに伸びるとか？どうやって伸びんだろう。これは333になってるから空いてるってことだよね。333でこう。右もダメ。これ沼地のところだったらこれがなんか移動してみたいな感じだったよね。動かないのかなこれ。2パターンになってるからなんか移動できそうな気もするけど、これでもないのかな。動きそうにはない。若干光みたいなのが出るね。どうやって渡るんだろう。ピュイーンで透明な橋がかかってたりとか。なわけねえか。なんだろう。向こう行ってみたいな。せっかくね上になってるしね。ここやっぱりなんか一番難しそうな感じがする。まあちょっとだけ進んだよね。ちょっとだけね。 こっちは何かあったっけな。わざわざ来れるんだからなんかないかな。なんもないね。あ、これ見てないね。
O Lord God, helper of those who seek you, I see you in the garden of paradise, and I do not know what I see, because I see nothing visible. I know this alone, that I know that I do not know what I see, and that I can never know. I do not know how to name you, because I do not know what you are. Should anyone tell me that you are named by this or that name, by the fact that one gives a name, I know that it is not your name. For the wall beyond which I see you is the limit of every mode of signification by names. Should anyone express any concept by which you could be conceived, I know that this concept is not a concept of you, for every concept finds its boundary at the wall of paradise. Should anyone express any likeness and say that you ought to be conceived according to it, I know in the same way that this is not a likeness of you. So too, if anyone, wishing to furnish the means by which you might be understood, should set forth an understanding of you, one is still far removed from you. For the highest wall separates you from all these, and secludes you from everything that can be said or thought, because you are absolute from all the things that can fall within any concept. Nicholas of Cusa, 1453.
なんか山に手伸ばしてるようにも見えるかな。なんかないのかこっちに来れる意味は何だろう。なんもないか。あれ持ち回りのやつ。じゃあ時間もいいところなので今日はここまでにして次回ここをやっていきたいと思います。